We all love to indulge just a little bit more during the holiday season, but no matter what traditional treats you're serving up this holiday, it's easy to make something that's festive and light. That's why we're here at the Spartan Culinary Classroom talking to Amy Sherman. Amy, one of those things for the holidays is the huge plate that's overflowing with those traditional favorites.
Right, and although they might taste good, they're really not that great for you. And as a chef, I find them kind of uninteresting. If you look at a traditional plate like this one, we have a lot of browns and whites and all the same texture, soft and mushy. So as a chef, I want it to be a little bit more exciting and a little bit more colorful because it's just gonna make my whole dinner table look amazing. So one of the things we're gonna start with is how to make a really amazing winter salad, okay?
I love that.
A lot of times you just have the iceberg lettuce and it's totally boring, right? So let's add some interesting, exciting things to it. So we start off with some mixed greens, but then if you wanna grab, we have some roasted butternut squash, which is gonna add some amazing color and lots of good things for your body. We have some Honeycrisp apples, we can just pour them right in. Honeycrisp apples all sliced up.
The color is gorgeous already.
I know, isn't it
very
nice?
festive.
And then a little bit of dried cherries or cranberries, either one. And then some, for crunch, instead of a crouton, we're gonna use some toasted hazelnuts. So we'll still have a little bit of crunch, but it's a better choice for us. It has good protein in it. And then if you make your own salad dressing, you control what goes into it, which is what's nice. So we start off with a little bit of mustard, and that is actually our emulsifier. So that's chef talk to make your dressing kind of thick, and that's what you want. And then shallot, which is very traditional, and these are great. They're very traditional in French vinaigrette, and they're a cross kind of between an onion and garlic. So not as mild as an onion, but not as harsh as garlic. That's all chopped up. Whisk, whisk, whisk with some red wine vinegar, and then we're gonna add extra virgin olive oil. And because there's so few ingredients in this, this is one of those times where you really wanna splurge and get the good stuff, right?
Right.
A little bit of salt and pepper if you wanna add that in. Make sure you use fresh ground pepper. That also makes a huge difference, just a little bit. Okay, that's good. And some fresh ground pepper, and that's right there. Good job, Jordan.
Thank
and then we're gonna
you.
dress our salad, and we'll give it a quick toss if you want to give it a quick toss. And I like to toss it ahead of time so that every bite has a little bit of dressing on it. That way I'm not gonna really over dress my salad. So then look at our beautiful salad. So we have all these great colors, lots of greens, and it's so much more interesting than a typical wedge of iceberg lettuce, right?
That's right.
If you make a couple other changes to your traditional kind of recipes, you can have a much better plate. We're gonna roast our potatoes with shallots instead of mashing them with heavy cream. And we also have these amazing peppers, which just scream Christmas because they're so brightly colored with all that great red, and it's gonna make your plate look amazing.
Well, this all looks delicious, but up next we're gonna talk to Allison about how this does so much more than look great just on your plate. Now we're here talking to Allison Reed, Spartan's registered dietitian, about traditional ways that we usually see our food, but there's so many more options to make it a healthy holiday.
Absolutely. And you know, as Amy was talking about before, the traditional holiday meal is very kind of bland in color and texture. And so not only is this meal a lot more exciting and palatably pleasing, but it's also a lot more nutritious because we're using a lot of different colors in our cooking.
That's the one thing I noticed when I look at the traditional plate. It's very bland, but I've also heard that a lot of colors also incorporate a lot of nutrients and a lot of vitamins.
Yeah, so you get different nutrients out of the different colored foods that you eat. So if you're eating a plate that is colored with different rainbow colors, you're getting a lot more nutrients out of that than if you're just, you know, whites and browns like our traditional holiday plate is. So we're gonna put together a plate that is appropriate based on the My Plate food guidance system. So a quarter of the plate, we're starting off with the meat, which is a beef tenderloin. And the tenderloin, anything that ends in loin is going to be a leaner meat. So it is going to be packed with protein, but doesn't have so much of the fat in it.
Okay.
So I'm just putting a little bit of a balsamic glaze over that, which Amy has so craftily cooked up for us. You want to make sure that you fill half of your plate with fruits or vegetables, and that's what I'm going to do right now here with the salad. And then we've got the peppers here, which are a very good source of vitamin C. Then we've got a starch. Now, a potato is technically a vegetable, but when you're serving up potatoes, I like to count them as that starch. So I put them in where the grains would go, whether you're having a rice pilaf or potato, or you're having maybe biscuits or rolls. That goes on that quarter of the plate. Okay, so now look at these two plates side by side. You can see that this is still a very filling meal, but also it's a lot more colorful. There's a lot more texture to it, and it's going to be packed with a lot of different flavors as well. It doesn't mean that you can't still enjoy those traditional favorites, but look at these proportions, add some color to your meal, and you'll still really, really enjoy it.
Well, thank you so much. There's no comparison. This is definitely the plate that I would want to see at my table. So, you know what? I'm going to take a taste test right here.
Ooh, sounds good. I'll join you.
All right. Make sure you're staying healthy and happy all season long, and start right here at Spartan Stores.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Okay, I know the choice I should make, and I know the choice that I won't make. I'm sorry, but when I have a holiday meal, I load up my plate and then I put gravy on everything. So I'm guessing that Allison and Amy would not like to see my holiday meal.
These are special times for indulgence, and as they proved, you can have wonderful food and have a healthy spin to it.
Yes, exactly.
You know, my philosophy, I just don't eat the rest of the day.
Yeah, there you go. Or the rest of the week, right?
Maybe not the best thing to do.
Yeah, it has been said you are what you eat. The holidays, of course, no exception. Amy, Sherman, Allison, Rita are the professionals in the kitchen when it comes to those healthy and flavorful dishes, but you know, they let us splurge once or twice a year.
They do. They believe in that. And the Spartan Culinary Classroom offers classes to anyone looking to cultivate their cooking skills, classes like Super Bowl party foods, pork principles, and some heart-healthy classes. All of those are offered in the new year.
That's right. I know Jordan has a New Year's resolution to start cooking in 2013, so you might just see her in a few of Amy's classes that are coming up.
For information on taking some of those classes at the Spartan Culinary Classroom, you can find details on our website. We'll also have today's recipes listed on the 8 West section of woodtv.com.
Okay.
I love trying the things that Amy suggests.
Oh yeah, I do too.
They are thumbs up on all of them.
Yeah.
They're great.
And healthy,
Yeah.
without the guilt. Okay, stay right there. More of 8 West when we come back.